Hey everybody, it is time for the official European League of Football show. Once again, week 14 is in the books and so is our regular season. And today I'm welcoming the Geo MVP from week 14, Leipzig Kings quarterback Gabriel Cunningham. But first, of course, we are taking a look at the latest games and results. The last 6 games from our regular season, 2 on Saturday between the Cologne Centurions and the Istanbul Rams. And this game was won by Cologne with 43-30. And then we had a pretty exciting game in a thunderstorm and heavy rain in Spain between the Sea Devils and the Dragons, won by the Sea Devils with 24-21. On Sunday, our 4 games, they started with the Raiders Tirol and the Berlin Thunder. The game was won by the Austrians with 37-10. Congratulations, because the Raiders are our 4th team in the playoffs. We finally know. And then we had the Stuttgart Surge playing against the Frankfurt Galaxy, won by Frankfurt with 13-37. Leipzig Kings facing the Rhine Fire, and this game was won by Leipzig with 34-31. I'm looking forward to Gabriel. And then, last but not least, the Vienna Vikings. They lost this game against the Rockler Panthers with 6-42, but they played with their backup players. So, and then, well, playoffs next. We have the game between the Sea Devils and the Raiders on Saturday. And then on Sunday, we see the Vienna Vikings welcoming the Barcelona Dragons in Austria. Both games will kick off at 2:45 p.m. And it's going to be a great football party, that's for sure. And I'm sure that 12 of our players were also having a great party after receiving a call from the NFL, because 12 of our players from this season, they got invited to the NFL International Combine in October this year in London. Congratulations to all of you. And last year we saw how far you guys could make it with Marcel Dabo and the Indianapolis Colts and Adedayo Odeleye, who is now with the Texans. So go for it, enjoy it, and best of luck, of course. Well, and now it's time to welcome the Geo MVP in week 14, Gabriel. Welcome to the show and congratulations.
Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you for having me.
Well, it is a great pleasure. I mean, unfortunately, I must say, when looking at the Kings games, you were with us for 3 games only, but your last game against Rhine Fire and Geo MVP, because of 208 passing yards, 2 passing touchdowns, 128 rushing yards, and 3 rushing touchdowns. You are a dual threat. How much do you enjoy that?
I love it. It makes it so much easier when you have good O linemen like the Kings have set me up with, and great coaching to coach those O linemen. So yeah, I'm loving it.
Well, you obviously do, and you have a good reason for that. So, I mean, the Kings, they had a difficult season, even though, as you just mentioned, you have some real good players on the roster, but somehow it didn't work out most times. Well, even though some of the games were really close, but then you came, you won 2 out of your 3 games. What's been your secret? Were you the missing piece on the Kings roster?
I wouldn't say that. I mean, I definitely add a little sauce to the team, add a little different flavor to the to the spaghetti. But yeah, I mean, it just really, it was mostly just the guys like AJ Whitland and like William James. They just made sure that the guys didn't give up. Yeah, we had three more games left. Yeah, this was our 4th quarterback. But they just made sure that we finished the game strong, and that we didn't just sit on our hands and just give up.
Yeah.
That's really what it all came down to. Us leaders finishing the job, finishing off the season the strong way.
Yeah. When you received the call from the Kings, what were you thinking? Did it come out of a
Uh,
sudden?
it was definitely all of a sudden, because I was the emergency quarterback for Stuttgart, so I was literally just waiting to be playing for them. So I'm just watching all their games, watching how their season is going, and next thing you know, I seen I think it was like a Monday. I had seen that the Kings had lost pretty bad against Hamburg, and I was like, because I had already knew Dion and Stretch Sontavious. I had already knew them, and they had tried to, they've been trying to get me to come play for them this season also. But I was talking to him and I was just saying like, yo, like what happened? Like why why was
Yeah.
that the score? Like why didn't y'all score any points? Like, and then he was just saying that the starting QB had got hurt, and then I just instantly messaged him, messaged Dion, messaged Stretch, messaged Coach Mattioli, messaged them all. It was like, hey, if y'all, you know what I'm saying, I'm the Stuttgart emergency guy right now, so if y'all need it, if you can sign me because I'm in Germany right now. So it was just like that.
So it was you reaching out to the Kings. How much did they thank you for that?
I guess they take me with the contract. I guess that's what they think. They take me with the contract.
Did you enjoy your short stay within this league? Like I
Most
said,
definitely.
3 games, but did you have fun?
Most definitely. The ELF is one of the most, probably the best things in sliced bread. It's really cool because it's like a lot of guys in America really don't know about it, but it's like they could really continue playing. Like if they think
Yeah.
that if they don't make it into the NFL or CFL or anything, then it's just over. But it didn't like they know about other leagues, but they just don't know like how financially stable the ELF really is, and how
Yeah.
what I'm saying, how you can really you know set yourself up for greatness being in the ELF.
Yeah, that's actually true. A lot of people in the States, they don't know that there is a football scene in Europe. And I mean, this hype is growing. How do you experience the football fan scene in Europe, or of course, especially in Germany?
Man, well, really, I didn't. The Rainfire game was a rude awakening for me. Like I've never experienced a fan base like that in Europe. Like
Yes.
it's just like the soccer vibe. Fans painting their faces, kind of like the Oakland Raiders, well, the Las Vegas Raiders now, but it's like their fans. They paint the face and just super serious. With the horns and that's common in America, but it's different when they start painting the faces and just get to the extreme and showing up 3-4 hours before the game. Like it's Germany. Like at the same time, football is not Germany's main sport. You
Yeah.
know, soccer is, and then it's basketball or whatnot. So for it to see it growing so much is great.
Well, and this has been the second season, so we are all working hard to make it grow even more and even faster. But
Yeah.
coming back to you and the Kings, how did the team welcome you? Because you were like what the fourth quarterback, and like we said, like we know, the season wasn't easy. How did you experience the team spirit and the atmosphere among the other players?
Oh well, like I said, man, AJ Whitland and William James, man, they just made sure that the guys didn't quit, and Coach Armstrong as well. Coach Armstrong and Coach
Yeah,
Booker, they made sure that Coach Booker with the playbook, he made sure that it was easy as possible. Made sure I wasn't, what I'm saying, doing anything extra when it comes to like with the play call, knowing anything extra, like knowing like a million, like coming in, came in on a Tuesday and got a play on Sunday. Like he didn't want to put like 30, 40, plays in front of me, just having to memorize just that quick and then have to, recognize the other team's defense and just, doing a lot. He made it super
yeah.
easy for me. And yeah, the captains and Coach Armstrong, they just made sure that the guys welcome me and welcome me with open arms. I mean, for the most part, most of the guys had they had like heard about it or what, and so like I had talked to them like ahead of time. So yeah, they welcome me with open arms. I love you.
Yeah, good. And you just mentioned the playbook. How difficult was it actually to come in this late and join the team in the middle of the week and then learn the playbook? How many days or hours did you actually have for your preparation before really kicking off and playing?
It wasn't much, but like I said, Coach Booker made it as simple as possible for me. He's an offensive guru himself. He made sure I was sitting next to him, making sure we're dialing down the calls, dialing down the signals, and just making sure that I knew what was going on before the game even happened. Making sure
Yeah.
I wasn't out there like a deer in headlights.
And speaking about you as a quarterback, we just said, well, you can run and pass the ball. What do you prefer, passing for a touchdown or running the ball into the end zone yourself?
Most definitely passing. I mean, it's easier to run it in, of course, but the passing touchdown just look good. It look good.
Yes, I agree.
It look good. So it's most definitely passing.
And do you prefer facing zone or man-to-man defenses?
Man to man. My guys versus
Why?
your guys. My guys are gonna win.
That's the right spirit. So who was
Hmm.
your favorite target on your offense then, and why? Like who, even though like 3 games, but who could you rely on?
You can't go wrong with Stretch Jones, man. You can't go wrong with Shantavius.
That's very
He's an
true.
ex-NFL vet. Been in the league for what, about six years. He's been playing for about 3, 4 teams in the NFL. So you can't go wrong with Stretch. He for
Yeah.
sure hands, for sure. He's a for sure guy. He's very smart. You know what I'm saying? Willing to block. He will block for you. Can't go wrong with Stretch. So yeah.
And what's been your inspiration for starting this game, for starting playing football?
My inspiration for football, um, really, I've been playing football since I was like 5 years old. I've always been playing quarterback, but like my favorite player was Allen Iverson, and Allen Iverson, he's a famous NBA player, but he
Uh-huh.
also played football. He played quarterback, so I always wanted to be like him. That's why I play both. I play both basketball and football, so
Oh,
I've been,
amazing.
yeah, I've been playing for a while.
And how important, so we already mentioned the last game against Rheinfire. How important was it for the team to win the very last game of the regular season?
That was literally our Super Bowl. Like the whole week,
Yeah.
like really. Okay, the week before for Stuttgart, we was like we called that the toilet bowl. We was like we gotta win it. But both of our teams are at the bottom of the map right now, at the bottom of the barrel right now. So we're just like that's gonna be the toilet bowl. We got to get that one, and then against Rainfire, that's gonna be our Super Bowl. And
Yeah.
man, we prepared for it. Like I said, coaches made sure we was ready. We knew that the fans, like, because I know the week before they had a Frankfurt, I believe, and they had like what 12,000 fans there. So
They were, yeah, 2 weeks, the last home game before that. So 2 weeks before your game, I was
yeah,
there. It was insane. The atmosphere
it was
was
wild,
just crazy.
man. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
And the
what I'm
game was
saying.
wild too, just like yours basically. So
That's what I'm saying. So like we had prepared. We had the big speaker box. They had us playing crazy loud fan noise. So we was prepared. We was definitely ready for it, and that's why we came open. We came out victorious.
and now that the season is over, what's going to be the first thing that you're going to do?
Ah, I don't know. I have. I'm really excited on these the ELF playoffs coming up. I really want to
Yeah.
watch these playoff games and see who's gonna come out on top because it's a lot going on right now, and it's a battle QB battle in Hamburg, and
Yeah.
that's pretty much everyone's favorite right now to see
Yeah.
who's gonna win it. So yeah, I'm really in tune on seeing what's going on with that.
And personally, will you go on vacation or anything like that?
I really want to. Like this is my
Yeah.
third year in Germany, and I haven't really like done any traveling in Europe, like
Oh, you
going to
should.
yeah. So that's really what I would like to do.
Yeah. You should definitely use your some time off, reset, and then maybe coming back to the European League of Football in 2023.
I definitely look
Is
forward
that
to
your
that.
goal?
Yes, I definitely look forward to it. I mean, you guys treated me so well in the little 3 weeks period I've been here. Imagine how imagine how it would what I'm saying, how it would be if I was here for a whole season. So yeah, I would love to return.
Have you spoken with the Kings? Or can you drop any secret, or is it still like in construction?
We're having exit meetings
Under
this
construction.
week. I haven't had mine just yet, so I don't
Okay.
have any tea to spill right now.
Well, fingers crossed for that. You clearly made a strong impact. And I have some fan questions for you now.
Okay.
Please name 3 things that you're really good at.
I'm really good at 2K. I'm really good at breaking down film. I'm really good at eating. I love eating.
Eating. Well, that is one of the questions then, actually. If you had to eat one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Pizza.
Pizza.
Hmm.
And do you follow a special diet?
Nothing really special, but I feel like I have to have a protein shake. Like I can't work out without my protein shake. I gotta
Okay.
have a protein shake. So yeah.
And what's on your mind right before the first snap?
Right before the first snap, shoot, really like I'm looking into the linebacker's eyes. I'm looking into the defensive eyes. Like that's why I have my dark visor. You know, I don't want them to know I'm looking at them, but I'm really looking at them. Like I'm looking in the eyes. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see what they trying to figure out and what they, you know, because most defensive guys they try to find a telltale. You know, they try to find something that's gonna give them a easy path throughout the game. You know, so I'm trying to figure out who they trying to cheat off of. Like, you know what I'm saying? What's going on? So first snap, yeah, I'm cheating. I'm cheating while you cheating. I'm looking.
Watching.
Yeah, yeah.
And do you listen to a special song before the game? And if so, which one? Or do you have like a special playlist?
Not really a special song or special playlist, but I do have a special artist, Gunna. I gotta play some Gunna. Gotta have Gunna on the playlist. That's about it. I mean, as long as I got Gunna, I'm good.
And also, you kind of answered that question before, but is there any other sport you like and you play and that you're good at? You said basketball,
Basketball.
right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love basketball.
And our next question, why can no one tackle you?
I don't know. I mean, it's hard work. We got a great workout program here in Leipzig. Coach Rafa, he gets us on that sled, and I feel like that. You know, on the first day, my first day in Leipzig, they had me in the weight room on that sled. So maybe that gave me an extra boost in power to run out of them arm tackles. You know.
Whatever they did, it worked out. So I'm sure they will try to continue. One more
Yeah.
question. What person can you not live without?
What person I can't live without? Man, my mom. You gotta be my
Oh.
mom. Mom Deuce. Yeah, I love my mom to death. If anything that happened to
Is
her, I don't know what would happen.
is she proud of you? For
Most
sure.
definitely, most definitely,
Yeah.
she's definitely proud. And I sent her the link to the post for the MVP page on the ELF page, and she called me. She was all happy. So yeah,
Hmm.
she's definitely proud.
Has she ever visited you in Germany?
No, she hasn't come to a game in Germany, no, but I most definitely she will now because I mean I was in more of the lower league before, but
Yeah.
now I'm in the top league. So yeah, I'm pretty sure she most definitely proud.
2023.
Yeah, most definitely.
Cunningham, mama, get on that plane.
Yeah. I'm gonna make sure that she get this
So,
clip. She gonna get that clip.
yeah. Now, some rapid fire questions for you on top of that. But
Okay.
first one. So whatever comes on your mind first. And first one is going to be easy, I know already. Pizza or burger?
Pizza.
Cold or hot shower?
Hot.
Love or money?
Money.
Still or sparkling water?
Steel.
Elevator or stairs?
Elevator.
Spontaneous or planned?
Plan.
Which one is your most used emoji?
Probably the fire emoji.
All fired up. Well, Gabriel, thank you very much for this interview. It was a great pleasure to watch you. Again, great game last Sunday, and maybe see you again in 2023 from the beginning.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much for having me, Jennifer. It was a
Thank you, and see
great
you
meeting.
soon. Enjoy the playoffs.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye bye. Well, and now, as mentioned earlier in this show, we have the playoffs coming starting on 2:45, both games. Saturday, we have the Raiders Tirol playing in Hamburg against the Sea Devils. And then on Sunday, the Barcelona Dragons going all the way to Vienna again playing against the Vikings. I can't say nothing, but it's going to be a very intense game. And then on Monday or Sunday night, we finally know which two teams are going to play in Klagenfurt on September 25th. Everybody, if you haven't done it yet, go on the European League of Football website and go get your tickets for this game. It's going to be a great weekend. We will have the honors, the awards will be handed out to the best players of the season. And of course, nothing but great football parties, vibes, and fun. So I hope to see you in Klagenfurt. And before that, go and enjoy the playoff games. I'll see you again next week.